Do you remember your first car? Mine was a rusty piece of junk. Maybe yours was a Ford Escort or a Chevy Nova, or if you were lucky, a Mustang. It smelled like gasoline and stale French fries. The air conditioning was roll down the window. And if it broke down, you or your dad or that one neighbor who always had grease under his fingernails could fix it with a wrench, a screwdriver, and a curse word. That car gave you freedom. It was yours. It didn't talk back. It didn't judge you. And most importantly, it didn't keep secrets. Now, look at your driveway today. You have a 2025 SUV. It looks like a spaceship. It has massage seats. It has 400 horsepower. It can parallel park itself. But let me ask you a question. Who actually owns that car? Because it sure as hell isn't you. We have traded our freedom for heated seats and Bluetooth. We are driving around in giant 4,000-pound smartphones. And just like your smartphone, your car is listening, it's watching, it's taking notes, and it's selling those notes to the highest bidder. Today, we are going to look under the digital hood. We're going to talk about why your car knows how much you weigh, why your insurance rates just went up because you brake too hard for a squirrel, and why, if you try to fix your own engine, you might be breaking federal law. Buckle up, and maybe put some tape over that camera on the dashboard. It's going to be a bumpy ride. Let's start with the most annoying thing about modern cars, the screens. I got into a rental car last week. I just wanted to turn down the air conditioning. It was freezing. In 1995, this was a knob. You reached out without looking. You grabbed the blue knob, you turned it left. Done. Muscle memory. In this new car, I had to navigate a menu. I had to press climate, then settings, then slide a digital bar, then confirm my choice. I almost hit a mailbox just trying to defrost the windshield. Why do they do this? They tell us, it's sleek, it's modern, it's the future. No, I'll tell you why. Because screens are cheaper than buttons. Building a high-quality physical button that clicks and lasts for 20 years costs money. Putting a line of code on a cheap iPad from China costs pennies, and it's dangerous. We have laws against texting and driving, but somehow it is perfectly legal for Ford or Tesla to put a 15-inch TV screen in the center console and force you to play Candy Crush, just to turn on the windshield wipers. And the worst part? The car nags you. Keep your eyes on the road, it beeps. You're drifting out of your lane, it shakes the steering wheel. Buddy, I'm drifting out of my lane because I am trying to find the button to turn off the radio. We have replaced mechanical reliability with digital distraction, and we paid $60,000 for the privilege. But the screens are just the annoyance. The real horror story is invisible. It's the data. Back in the day, what happened in your car stayed in your car. Whether you were singing off-key to Journey or having a private conversation with your spouse or other activities in the back seat at Lover's Lane, it was private. Not anymore. The Mozilla Foundation, these are the good guys who fight for internet privacy, did a study on 25 major car brands. Ford, Toyota, Nissan, Kia, BMW, all of them. Do you know what they found? They found that cars are officially the worst product category for privacy they have ever reviewed. Worse than mental health apps. Worse than smart home devices. Modern cars have hundreds of sensors. They have microphones. They have cameras inside the cabin facing you. They have sensors in the seats. They know where you go, how fast you drive, what music you listen to, how much you weigh, even how hard you slam the door. And here's the kicker. You signed a contract allowing this. Remember that stack of papers you signed at the dealership? The one the finance guy flipped through at lightning speed? Sign here, initial here. You signed away your privacy. I want to read you something from Nissan's privacy policy. I'm not making this up. This is real legal text. They say they can collect data on your sexual activity. Yes, you heard me. I don't know how the car knows that. Maybe the suspension sensors, maybe the internal microphones. I don't want to know. But they claim the right to collect it. And Kia? Their policy says they can collect data on your genetic information. Are they taking DNA samples from the steering wheel? Why do they want this? To sell it. Your car is building a profile of you. John Doe drives to McDonald's at 11 p.m. on Tuesdays. He listens to conservative talk radio. He drives 15 miles over the speed limit, and he recently gained 10 pounds. That profile is worth money to advertisers, but it's worth even more to someone else. Let's talk about the safe driver scam. You've seen the commercials. Plug this little device into your car, or download our app. If you drive safely, we'll lower your rate. It sounds fair, right? I'm a good driver. I haven't had a ticket since the Reagan administration. But here's what happened to a guy named Ken Dahl. True story, reported by the New York Times. Ken drives a Chevy Bolt. He's a careful guy. Suddenly, his car insurance jumped by 21%. He shopped around. Other companies refused to quote him. He was confused. I have a clean record. What is going on? He requested his consumer disclosure report from LexisNexis. LexisNexis is a giant data broker. They are the credit bureau for your life. He got the report. It was 258 pages long. It listed every single time he drove his car for the last 6 months. Every time he braked hard. Every time he accelerated quickly. General Motors had been recording his driving data and selling it to the insurance industry behind his back. He didn't know. He thought the OnStar Smart Driver feature was just to help him if he got in a crash. Nope. It was a wiretap, and thousands of people are finding this out. You slammed on the brakes because a kid ran into the street. Good job. You saved a life. But the computer just sees hard braking event. The computer thinks you're a maniac. Your insurance goes up $500 a year. It's the ultimate betrayal. You bought the car, you pay the insurance, and they are conspiring against you to squeeze more money out of your wallet. Now, let's talk about repairs. My dad taught me, if you can't fix it, you don't own it. By that definition, nobody owns a modern car. Let's say your headlight breaks on a 2025 truck. In the old days, you went to AutoZone, bought a bulb for $10, popped the hood and swapped it. 5 minutes. Today, that headlight is a sealed LED unit. It costs $200, and you can't just swap it. If you plug in the new headlight, it won't work. Why? Because the car's computer has to be coded to recognize the new headlight. You have to take it to the dealership. They hook up a proprietary laptop. They charge you $300 for labor to click a mouse button. This is called vine locking or part pairing. Manufacturers like Apple do it with phones, and now car companies are doing it with transmissions, mirrors, and batteries. They are killing the independent mechanic. Your local guy, Joe, down the street, who has fixed your cars for 20 years, he can't fix the new stuff. He can't afford the $50,000 software license from Ford or BMW. So you are forced to go back to the dealer. And we all know the dealer service center is a place of sadness and wallet pain. Oh, while you're here for an oil change, we noticed your cabin air filter is dusty. That'll be $140. It's a $15 filter. I can do it myself. Sorry, sir. If you do it yourself, you might void the warranty. It's a hostage situation. They have designed the car so that you are tethered to them forever. And if that wasn't enough, now they want to charge you a monthly subscription for the hardware you already bought. Remember the BMW scandal? A couple of years ago, BMW started selling cars where the heated seats were already installed. The heating coils were in the seat. You paid for them when you bought the car. But if you wanted them to turn on, $18 a month. A subscription for a warm butt. Toyota tried to charge $8 a month just to use the remote start on your key fob. A signal that goes from your hand to the car. No internet involved. And they wanted rent for it. This is the dream of corporate America. Usership, not ownership. They don't want to sell you a car once. They want to sell you the car every single month for the rest of your life. Imagine 10 years from now, you get into your car. The screen says, credit card declined, horsepower limited to 40%. Brakes are in trial mode. Please upgrade to premium stopping power. It sounds like a joke, but look at where we are going. Mercedes is already selling a subscription to unlock full acceleration on their electric cars. You pay $100 and $200 a year, and the car goes faster. If you stop paying, it slows down. So what do we do? Is there any hope? Well, there is a reason why the price of used cars is skyrocketing. People are waking up. People are realizing that a 2010 Toyota Camry or 2005 Chevy Silverado is gold. It has buttons. It has a key you actually turn. It doesn't upload your weight to the cloud. And any mechanic with a pulse can fix it. We are seeing a dumb car revolution. People are keeping their cars longer. The average age of a car on the road is now over 12 years. That's a record. We are holding onto our clunkers because we are terrified of the ocean spaceships at the dealership. My advice, if you have an older car, treat it like a member of the family. Change the oil. Fix the rust. Keep it running. Because that car represents something we are losing fast. Autonomy, privacy, ownership. And if you must buy a new car, read the fine print. Go into the settings menu and turn off data sharing. It's usually hidden deep in a submenu called data privacy or telematics. They make it hard to find on purpose. Find it, turn it off. Tell the insurance company no when they offer you the Safe Driver app, and support right to repair laws in your state. The car companies are betting that we are too lazy to care. They think we will trade our privacy for a shiny touchscreen. Let's prove them wrong. I'd rather roll down my own window than have my car sell my secrets to China. Thanks for watching. Let me know in the comments, do you miss your old car? What was the best dumb car you ever owned? Mine was a '98 Honda Accord. That thing will survive the apocalypse. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Assuming your car hasn't already unsubscribed you for bad driving. Drive safe, and watch out for the squirrels.